Russia's number 2 at the UN was peppered with questions as he emerged from the Security Council on this past weekend's developments in his country, particularly whether Russia had intelligence, as the US claimed to have had, that Wagner was plotting an insurrection.
These questions are much above my payroll, as you might understand. I am not dealing with these internal issues. There are a lot of speculations in this regard in Western press. I will also not comment on them. I think all the clarifications have been made recently by the President himself, so I don't think that there will be more authoritative source than him.
On whether President Putin and the Russian government was now weakened in the aftermath of Wagner's brazen march on Moscow and its incessant attacks against the defense ministry leadership in Russia.
I absolutely disagree. I think he looks strong, and our country looks stronger than ever because we were united to repel this mutiny, and if you think otherwise, then I think you might somehow change your optics.
And then on Wagner's operations in Africa, and whether they would continue in places like Mali and the Central African Republic that are current agenda items on the Security Council.
I don't have even information that Wagner Group is operating in these countries, because this is a private military company. So how should I have the information about its activities? Same as American colleagues do not have a lot of information, as they say, about activities of different private military companies in the world. So why do you ask me these questions and so insistently? I don't know. I don't see any connection of this situation with the situation in Ukraine, first and foremost. This is our internal matter, which was settled in a very resolute way. And we're absolutely sure that our country has gone from this experience stronger than it was ever, and the President of authority showed to be.
Wagner has long been known to back pro-Russian separatist forces in Ukraine and has fought alongside the Russian military, most notably spearheading efforts to capture the town of Bakhmut after one of the longest battles in the war to date. Despite President Putin earlier calling them traitors, Russia dropped all charges against Wagner's Prigozhin and his fighters, in stark contrast to the fate of others who have found themselves in public opposition to the Russian state. Sherman Bryce's SABC News, New York.